today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down...
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Browns at 7 and 3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. After 1 on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He's got it. Touchdown. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Browns. Brandon Ayuk, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the crossing route. He hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They go with Chubb on second down. On the move past the 40. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now... out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Steps away. Completes it right side to Cooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper from 4 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
and not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Back to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field. They begin this drive with Chubb. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 66 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. A give running right is Chubb. Pushes by another. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, it was a big run that got him down into position, and then they finish it off one play later with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and they've got them really thinking to themselves, after that big run, they're probably going to come back and hit us again with the same thing or something similar. Instead, they go to the air, and it's a touchdown that way.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late touchdown.